Hello. This is my new phone.
Yes.
I bought this phone very recently.
Yes.
Do you know why I bought a new phone?
Because you lost your previous phone.
You're right. I lost my phone last year. I lost it while I was traveling with you, in fact. But I wasn't able to buy a new phone.
Yes.
I couldn't afford a new phone for a while.
Yeah.
But recently, God made it possible for me to buy this phone.
Yes.
This is not the phone that I wanted. I wanted a smartphone.
Yes.
I do a lot of work on the internet.
Yes.
And I like to do it when I'm out of home as well. So a smartphone would have helped me. But at the moment, I couldn't buy a smartphone. So I have to be content with this.
Yes.
Paul, the apostle of Jesus Christ, said on one occasion, I have learned to be content in all circumstances.
Yes.
And he's a role model for all Christ followers.
Yes.
Being a Christ follower, let me follow his example today and be satisfied with what I have. Though it is not a smartphone,
Yes.
it is still a phone that is rather useful to me.
Yes.
And more importantly, my mother now has her phone back.
Yes.
So I'm happy about that. I know the day will come when God will grant me a smartphone. But you know, I have prioritized my needs in such a way that I said to myself last year, what you really need is not a phone. What you really need is not a smartphone. What you really need is a capable computer. When my computer broke down last year,
Yes.
I did not have a phone at that time. So I could have bought a phone
Yes.
and a computer.
Yes.
A somewhat moderately capable computer.
Yes.
But instead of doing that, I said to myself, let me get a very capable computer. That's what I need because I make videos.
Yes.
Right now we are taking a video. I make videos, I edit them, and I upload them. And I need a capable computer to do these tasks.
Yes.
So I said to myself, a phone is not as important, a smartphone is not as important as a capable computer.
Yes.
So I prioritized my needs.
Yes.
And that's why I didn't buy a smartphone last year. That's why I still haven't bought a smartphone.
Yes.
This year, I went through a very difficult summer because my air conditioner had failed.
Yes.
My old air conditioner had failed. So I was waiting to get a new air conditioner. I thought that was more important than getting a smartphone.
Yeah.
Because I need to work in a comfortable environment. And you know, summer in India is very difficult. So I waited for a new air conditioner.
Yes.
And God made it possible for me to buy one recently. So that's another reason why I couldn't buy a smartphone.
Yes.
So ultimately, I have this phone, this basic phone. And you just said to me, be content with this phone, though it does not do exactly what you want it to do. I understand that. A basic phone is better than having no phone at all.
Yes.
And yes, something is better than nothing.
And also you can keep it for some time till you get your smartphone. Then God will make you possible to buy that also.
Good. Thank you very much for your kind words. just wanted to say this. I have learned to be content, as Paul the Apostle learned to be content. Last year I did not have a phone after I lost my phone.
Yes.
I borrowed my mother's phone,
Yes.
which was also a very basic phone. So I lived without that phone. The phone that I lost was a special one.
Yes.
I took many photographs with that phone. So losing it was very difficult. Thankfully, I had this video camera with me.
Yes.
And this video camera in some way replaced that phone that I lost. Because this video camera can take snapshots as well.
Yes.
So I learned to be content
Yes.
without the phone
Yes.
that I liked. And I waited for a very long time. And
Yes.
last year, when I did not have a computer, I waited 3 months before I bought a new computer. So I learned to be content without a computer as well.
Yes. Yes.
And this year,
Yes.
I went through the summer without a new air conditioner.
Yes.
I went through the summer without any air conditioner.
Yes.
I learned to be content,
Yes.
even then.
Yes.
So I went through difficult times,
Yes.
being content,
Yes.
being satisfied
Yes.
with what God gave me, because you cannot always have everything.
Yes. Definitely, God will give sooner. Because you waited for this to come in, and you always are praying to God also. God will answer one day. We must be very patient at that day.
Yes,
For that
that one day has arrived a few times in my life recently.
Yes.
I just mentioned how I bought my new computer
Yes.
and my new air conditioner, and now I have a new phone. So God has made it possible for me to get these things.
Yes.
God is great.
God is great. Really.
God is faithful.
Yes.
God does not work the way we want Him to work.
Yes.
So that is why we must learn to be content with what we have.
What God gives it. What we have means God only gives it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.